I want you to want me forever and always, but you only want me when you're feeling lonely. But that hardly happens, 'cause you're very pretty, and everyone wants you to want them forever. I want you to want me forever and always, but you only want me when you're feeling lonely. But that hardly happens, 'cause you're very pretty, and everyone wants you to want them forever.
I know sooner or later it will come, the day that I know I'm in love. Will it feel warm and dry like a kiss in July? Will it chill down my bones when it cold like the snow? And I look at my window to see what the universe has in store for me. People passing by in the street will be smiling at me, 'cause they already know what is it like being in love. The sky starts to roll up its clouds, so the sun can't just stop hiding out. Spreading the wings. So every night I stare at the moon, just to check if she's still looking blue. Don't know who you are yet, you seem a bit hard to get, but I know you're out there. I just wait for the day will spread open its clouds, so the sun can just stop hiding out. The windows will open sound, like birds that are spreading the wings. And I spot you right across the street, like a song that is playing just for me.
Toget er M3 via Nørrebro.
This train is the M3 line via Nørrebro.
Overhovedet ikke, hvor vi synes, men det er fint. Det er sådan. Men også gerne taget igen. Ja, det ved jeg. Men det vil jeg have. Hvad hedder det? Til Nørregade? Nej, hvad hedder det? Jeg synes, det er bedre, end den sorte bier. Så der er også der er ikke pakket til det.
Rose Muto Esportens.
Platform 1.